Hello, hello! Welcome everyone to Roulette Rivals 14. This is a match between Pigiero and Blink, and I am joined today by Cabben.
Hello, everyone! You may simply call me Cab, and I am excited to join the pack for this particular cast.
Yeah, we do have the spin arriving in just over 2.5 minutes. But first, let us take a look at RR stats for this specific matchup really quickly.
We can already see from the stats on screen that Pigiero is quite experienced in Mendoza specifically, having played Mendoza 18 times before in Roulette Rivals matches, and having won 13 of these matches and only lost 5 of them.
That is true. On the other hand, Blink is an absolute rookie here. This is their first time playing in a roulette tournament. And yeah, we will see how that goes here today.
Yeah, let's just say they have quite a beast to go up against. That can't be denied. They do have quite a beast to go up against for their first match.
Yep, especially being a former Roulette Rivals champion himself, Pigiero. Now, I did ask Blink earlier about how they have prepared themselves, or how he has prepared himself for this debut against a roulette champion. He says that he's pretty much guaranteed to lose, but he chose a map that he's done a good bit of practice on and as well as knowing a basic amount of material for incoming maps as well, which means that he is kind of familiar with the concept of roulette, but you can't really prepare yourself against a former roulette champion other than just practicing, right?
I mean, that would indeed be the way to put it. Yes. Alas. We shall see how this goes, and we give Blink all our best wishes for their first match, and we especially hope that you have fun regardless of what happens.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. Pigiero is still not live though, so we there he
Speak of the devil.
goes. There he goes. Yes. I will
Speak of
start
the
a
devil and they will
prediction.
answer.
Yes, I will. Let's see. Prediction. Now, Mendoza is the first map, correct?
Mendoza is indeed the first map. With the spin arriving in about 40 seconds. I presume you will be reading this first one, unless you have to get the predictions up in time. And hello,
Here's the
Raiders from
prediction.
Crazy for Daisy. Welcome in. Very, very lovely to have you all in here. Welcome in.
Yep. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Party of 22. Wow. Alright. The first spin will be here in now, actually. And it will be Don Archibald Yates with an electrocution kill as the waiter, and Tamara Vidal as the chief winemaker with an explosion accident.
All right. I've seen Chief Winemaker is always a bit of a bastard, but I've seen with the egg. I've seen the new strategy emerge with the egg to try and get them a bit quickly. And then we have electrocution for Archibald, which is very intriguing. This could be neat.
this to me screams pump lure. I mean, you have the chief winemaker already in the vineyard area, as well as the ability to use the great wine overflow to electrocute Don. It just seems too pumpler for me to actually be a pumpler spin.
Indeed. Though we will see that Pigiero has started out as a winery worker to perhaps make a pipe lure spin, which we have discussed, while Blink has opted to start off as a waiter, getting an early isolation on Tamara as we speak.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Blink has practiced a bit here on Mendoza, as he does know to run straight through the guard area as the waiter disguise, because even though it says frisk required, you will not need to be frisked to get in their green guns.
Indeed. And we will see as they are moving up on the rooftops, going to knock out Archibald any moment now, and then it's just a simple matter of dragging them into the bathroom and getting them electrocuted.
Yep. Very straightforward first kill there for Don. I mean, it doesn't really get much more simpler than that, with just a body drag and a drop taser.
And we quite like that, if I'll be quite honest. I don't say no to that at all.
Absolutely. Now, I do wonder what Pigiero has in mind for Don. He does already have Tamara on the move downstairs, I believe, with the phoner. And he also already has both disguises that he needs. I saw him change out of the chief winemaker a little bit earlier, but
Indeed. So that is an advantage that Pigiero has over Blink, in that they have gotten the chief winemaker disguise, while Blink still needs to get it. Though they will get themselves a mercenary disguise first for some more convenient movement around the map.
yes. And speaking of Blink, he does have the Don kill down as well, so we do have our first kill of the match.
Indeed. And a few moments prior, we saw Pidgey fire off a seeker shot on Don Yates to just get them into the bathroom directly. And they calmer Yates' wife as well. Intriguing.
Yeah. Yes, that is certainly an interesting use of the tranquilizer, probably to make sure that even if she does get found, they will not have to replace or restart the map. And speaking of restarts, we have not had any yet. This has been a very clean run from both players to this point.
Absolutely. Assuming we don't jinx it just now, but that remains to be seen.
True.
But yes, that is Archibald Yates eliminated for both our players. In similar matters, for that matter, both getting Yates in the bathroom specifically.
Yeah, that is certainly interesting. We did think that Pigiero was potentially looking for Pumpler at first, but no, both players seem to have the same kill down for Yates, but they've taken different methods about it. And now Pigiero has the chief winemaker disguise, as well as he might already have Tamara heading downstairs, which is looking, and he does, which is really looking really good for Pigiero right now.
Yeah, I believe they even had Tamara knocked out, even.
Yeah, and
Uh,
if that's the
yeah.
case, I mean, it's only a matter of time before he shoots a propane tank. Granted, he can find one.
Unless, of course, he gets a rip during this time, but that
True.
remains to be seen. We will notice. Oh,
Oh,
okay. So Blink is now paused. They are just outside the winery production room by the wine fields where the winemaker is hiding. they might be debating how to get the winemaker in question.
Yeah, it could even go as far as to him not necessarily knowing off the top of his head where the winemaker is, but he has found them nonetheless, and it looks like he's going to use a seeker to get the winemaker isolated.
There is a very good point brought up by the Pixel Pup in the chat on when did Pidgey KO Vidal, and I believe it was a remote KO with a phone lure. As we see now on Pidgey's end, they have successfully eliminated Tamara Vidal with a shotgun to the propane next to Tamara Vidal.
Yep. And now Pidgey just has to make a clean escape, which he's heading
Indeed.
towards the vineyard exit, and it looks like Pidgey is going to take this map, which he has finished with a time of 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
As we speak, Blink has just now managed to seeker the chief winemaker, but when you factor in the time that it will take for Blink to put on their disguise and then get Tamara eliminated, yeah, they are unfortunately a bit too far behind to turn this around.
Yep,
As we will confirm, 2 points will be going to Pigiero.
yep. GG's to Pigiero and Blink for being a rookie on that map. Very good gameplay by both. I don't even think we had a single rip.
Like you may have been a smidge behind Pigiero, but that's the thing. You were only a smidge. It was only a smidge. You still played very, very well, and I want to make that very clear. Nicely
Yeah,
done, Blink.
absolutely. I'm going to close out these predictions, start a new one.
Now, we
Next
will
map
be
is
traveling to Hokkaido, as you mentioned, Pack, with 1 minute and 50 seconds until the spin arrives. Uh, we have notes from the chat who have immediately noticed the 11 wins and 11 losses on Pigiero's stats for Hokkaido.
Yep, that is an impressive career record on Hokkaido there for Pigiero, having played it 22 times at that. Wow. Now, earlier, I spoke to Pigiero on his thoughts on Hokkaido being map 2 as his opponent's choice. He says that he's always liked Hokkaido quite a lot, but never put much time into learning strats for it. So usually he ends up doing Yuki Cable Car or good old Sonalure, but recently has tried to learn the very popular, very rising Aquarium Lure as well. So we will see if he attempts to try off one of the newer strategies or goes for Old Faithful.
Assuming, of course, we get a spin where such a strategy would be viable. Not that I wouldn't say no to seeing it, of course, mind
Right.
you. But
And
we'll
yeah,
have to see at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. 15 seconds until the spin arrives. I was planning on reading it, if it's okay with you.
yeah, go ahead, take it.
Perfect. In which case, let me tell you what awaits us. It is a silenced assault rifle in the suit for Eric Soders, and electrocution as a morgue doctor for Yuki Yamasaki. Is it a bit of a stretch to say morgue start looking good?
Yeah. Yes, I think Work Start looks very good for this, and honestly, it might be a pretty good time for Aquarium Lure as well, as you can just drag Yuki's body a bit and shoot out the glass.
That would be a perfect opportunity to see that lure, yes. Oh, I would love to see that in that case. we will see both of our players have now loaded in. Pidgey going immediately to the security room to deal with the camera evidence, and Blink immediately calmering the two morgue doctors by the body.
Yes, very good map knowledge here from Blink, being able to start out in Morgue Start, as well as being able to immediately trank both of those Morgue Doctors to prevent them from being found and ruining his run, while also taking out the security guard in the cams room.
And as we speak, we will notice that Pidgey managed to eliminate Eric Soders just a few moments prior, with Blink very shortly after following suit, getting Eric Soders in just one shot. Very, very well done. Oh,
Absolutely.
both of our players are on extremely even ground right now. If or even Blink might be in a slight lead actually, as Pidgey is struggling to get a Morgue Doctor disguise.
Yeah, this is not looking the best for Pigiero, as he is trying to lure the Morgue Doctor from the garage into the hallway to knock him out, which he does eventually manage to do, but oh no! He
Oh my
is
god, Pidgey.
spotted. And
Oh
just
my
like
god,
that,
Pidgey.
Blink has a secure lead as long as he can get this Yuki aquarium lure done, is look what it looks like he's going for. Based on the positioning of Yuki at the time. He's also trying
Oh,
to clear out the hallway, it seems.
this would be such a cool thing to see from Blink if they can pull this off. This would be really, really cool to see, and I really hope it works out.
Yes, it would be really encouraging to see a rookie like Blink take a map from a champion in Pigiero. And in fact, Blink actually feels that Hokkaido is the map he's had a really good bit of practice on in the past, that isn't too difficult, but still has the chance of messing up his opponent. So he actually saw himself potentially sneaking in a win here with his choice of Hokkaido.
Although, with that said, this is still Pigiero we're talking about. The man, the
Absolutely.
myth, the legend, who who is on a second run now, in a Morgue Doctor disguise, reached the aquarium, and knocked out, both of those people right there. But look at this! Look on Blink's end! That's the briefcase throne for Yuki to follow! Oh, look at
Oh
this!
man, it is getting
It's
very
happening!
close.
It's happening! That's Yuki knocked out on Blink's end!
He's very close to getting the spin done. I'm not gonna say
And that's
anything
the
yet because I'd hate to jinx it, but
and that's the phone triggered on Pidgey's end, getting Yuki a bit earlier in-game time there compared to the in-game time on Blink's end. But look at this, Blink has Yuki set up by the aquarium. Oh, it's happening.
uh,
Oh, they have a loud pistol. Oh, that could be a
oh,
bad thing. But they might be able to make it out in time. Oh, I really hope they do.
did,
Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, watch out for all the enforcers. No!
no, no!
Blink! No! Blink!
I don't even think the water broke because Yuki wasn't dead yet. But oh man, he was so close,
Oh, Blink!
and now
I'm so sorry!
oh, absolutely heartbreaking rip there.
Oh.
And just like that, Pigiero gets the electrocution kill. Now has to be careful on his way out, which he does do. And he will finish with a time of 5 minutes and 32 seconds, making for a 30-second photo finish window. But unfortunately, it will not be enough time for Blink to catch up.
Oh, bloody heck.
I will say that
GG, of course. You first.
absolutely. I will say though that Blink has looked very good for a roulette rookie. Knows his strategies, even the newer ones like Aquarium Lure, and he's holding up well against an opponent in Pigiero.
They absolutely are. I'm just like we said it before, we said it in the moment. It's just so incredibly heartbreaking, and you have my condolences. While still being a very fair GG to Pigiero, of
A-
course.
absolutely. And I just realized that instead of Blink as an option on the last set of predictions, I put Hokkaido.
Ah, yes, you noticed that now. I did take note of it, and multiple members of the chat also took note of it, but I didn't want to mention it in the moment.
And I'll let this one. How much time do we have before the next spin?
About 1 minute and 50 seconds. I believe we have enough time.
All right, I'll
And the next,
do it in
you
2
first.
minutes.
Perfect. We are traveling to Haven Island for our next map. We are now in RNG map chooser territory.
All right.
With yes, with Scale and Mumbai being banned by Pigiero and Blink, respectively, and Pigiero having a 69 on the scoreboard for Haven Island.
Hmm. Yes, Pigiero is very experienced here on Haven Island, having played it like 17
17
times. Yeah,
times.
17 times, which definitely is a lot of experience on a map like Haven.
Indeed.
However,
Six. Yes.
both players said in their pre-match interviews that Haven Island is one of the RNG maps that they are looking forward to the most. So both players seem to be pretty excited for this third map here.
Especially, absolutely. And look at these beautiful pictures that Link is taking of this fruit bowl here. Look at this. That is a beautiful fruit bowl.
Very exquisite art.
Very exquisite art. Put put that banana up with some duct tape on a wall and put it in a museum.
Absolutely.
All right. It's almost time.
All right. And do you want to take the spin or?
Oh, damn. All right. Give me a second. Where is it? There it is. It is Tyson Williams with a pistol as a resort guard. Stephen Bradley with a silenced assault rifle as a personal trainer. And Yudmela Petrova with electrocution in the gas suit. Okay, it's been a while since I last saw the gas suit.
Gas suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting disguise here. You will have to go down to the basement, making it quite a lengthy journey just to complete this spin. But you know, I honestly think personal trainer start might be good here.
Maybe. It is a. I will say, it is a good combo with electrocution and gas suit because you can maybe do that remote if needed,
That's
but it also
true.
depends on how you do the pathing for the other two targets and what's really the best. And I'm unfortunately not sure myself. Another picture on the fruit bowl from Blink's
Yep.
end.
And if I'm not mistaken, Blink actually has a bit of a background in speedrunning, so this spin being one of the more so spins that you have to really think about how you path it. That's gonna really come in handy here for Blink.
Ah, bloody heck. We had a restart from Blink earlier, just a personal restart, and then we had a rip from Pigiero just now as they were trying to seeker the personal trainer and got spotted by them as they tried to do so.
Yeah, and that just goes to show that even experienced players like Pidgey can rip on maps like Haven. I mean, this is definitely one of those maps where it could either take a while or you could know what you're doing right off the bat and get it done in less than 7 minutes, even.
Indeed. On that note, for knowing what to do, both our players have two distinctly different strategies on how to deal with this. With Blink starting off as a Villa staff by Tyson Williams, and Pigiero starting in the middle of the map, chilling by the pool, starting off all of the runs so far by doing a bullet impact for Yudmila, and then seekering Stephen Bradley and the personal trainer. And as we speak, Pigiero has now reached the hut where Yudmila is hiding from the bullet impacts.
Yep, and it is very interesting that both players have chosen a different start here. I mean, the advantages of Villa staff, obviously, you get Tyson out of the way immediately, knocked out, that is. You do also have the banana if you're Blink, which seems to be a theme of his run so far. Whereas the advantage of starting somewhere like the center of the map, you can immediately make your way towards Lamilla and have her knocked out in a bathroom waiting to be electrocuted, like Pidgey is doing here.
Yeah, and my, the knockouts that Pidgey did, just the knockouts of the guard and the knockouts of the two staff cleaning the room. Very, very tight, but very well done on Pigiero's end. And now they have the Yudmila remote electrocution set up. Although both of our players do have red guns now from knocking out Yudmila and knocking out and isolating Tyson Williams, respectively.
Yep. And now, it is definitely very hard to compare these two runs, considering both players have started at different positions, but I'd go out on a limb here and say that Pigiero is actually in the lead at the moment. He does have the personal trainer
Really?
disguise. Stephen Bradley is isolated. Lamilla is isolated, and on top of that, he has the resort guard disguise right at his disposal as well.
I will say, fair enough. You do make a fair point. For Stephen Bradley was eliminated just a few moments prior on Pigiero's end as they put on the resort guard disguise you mentioned, Pack, and will be moving on towards Tyson Williams's villa.
Cab robot.
Oh no, am I making robot noises? Ah, that's bad.
Anyways, back to the spin. We do see Blink now shooting Stephen Bradley with the Seeker Dart. Will make his way to the restroom to throw up, while Pigiero is now entering the villa as the resort guard disguise. Tyson is still up and he is off of his theater timing, so we'll see how Pigiero deals with him here. You gotta imagine that he wants to get the kill out of the way immediately so that he can just head back down to the gas suit as and make his way out.
Ooh, exciting stuff on Pigiero's end. There we go. That's Tyson knocked out. That's their bodyguard knocked out.
That is,
Very well done.
yes, absolutely incredible strategy there by Pigiero. Even manages to get Tyson off of his typical theater cycle.
I am still a robot, unfortunately, according to Twitch chat.
Hmm.
I do not know if there's a problem with Discord specifically or OBS, and that's a restart for Blink?
Oh.
Oh no.
Aw, man. Yeah. You hate to see a rip like that so late into our run by any player, rookie or not. As unless Pajero has a heartbreaking rip as well, it does look like it is an unmanageable hole to climb out of. Which
And
chat is suggesting to leave and join call again, maybe?
I have already done so, and assuming
Hmm.
the technology wants to work with me, you all should hopefully be able to hear me say that Pigiero, just a few moments prior, managed to eliminate the cameras and is getting themselves the Gas Man disguise.
Yep. They're saying it's better now,
Thank you, Twitch chat.
so we are back. But
We're
with
so
Pidgey
back, gamers.
but just
Just
like
in
that,
time.
Pigiero has the electrocution kill down in the right disguise and makes his way up the ladder.
Yeah, I was just about to say, just in time to see Yudmila get eliminated with electrocution. Pigiero will be exiting via seaplane, and I believe that's 2 points safely going to Pigiero.
Yep, with Pidgey finishing less than 10 minutes into the spin, that will be a 30-second photo finish window, and on Haven, 30 seconds is barely even enough time to run to the other side of the map, unfortunately. So that will be a 6-0 win for Pigiero. Really good gameplay, though, from Blink being a rookie, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Like, we want to make that very clear, Blink. You played really, really well, and we loved watching you. Hope to see you around.
100%. And speaking of being around, that will not be the last time we see Blink this tournament. So let's go to the brackets and find out where we will be seeing him next. All right.
Perfection.
So Pigiero will go on to winners bracket round 2 to play Yonini. And
Oh, okie dokie.
that is going to be a match to watch, definitely. Now, Blink, on the other hand, is the loser of match 17, so he will fall to play FE302 in losers bracket round 1. Really interesting match there. Can't wait for it personally. Yep. And I do believe that we have another match today, which will be some random person versus Fanium being cast by Crazy for Daisy in an hour. And then tomorrow we have Big Machete 13 versus Ashton 00122, as well as Paraplui versus Nomos. And then following that on Thursday, we have Moktep versus Akprocope, Channel Joined versus the Reaper 47, and Skyler versus Sam, as well as 4 additional matches that are scheduled, which you can view at hitmaps.com.
Excellently done, everyone.
Now, really quickly, I wanted to give a big shout out to Cabben for joining me on this co-cast, a big shout out to Scruffy for adminning today, and a big shout out to both Pigiero and Blink for playing an absolutely amazing match.
In which case, I thank you again for bringing me along for this. This was very, very lovely. I deeply enjoy casting together with you, and I'd be down to do this again if you're down for it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% enjoyed it. I don't believe there are any other active matches at the moment. So, are we supposed to end the stream or raid? Let's see.
I'm fine with either or.
All right.
I'll leave this decision up to you, Corporal.
All right. Let me search for channel to raid real quick. Actually, Nezuko is live, so I'll raid him. And yes, see you all later. Have a good
Bye
one.
for now, everyone.